NNRG.
Okay, so the game for today is Monty on the Run, and other than it being a platformer, I have no idea what to expect. So let's just get into it here. Got a disk file, starting it up. So as far as I'm aware, this was a UK game that came out on a whole bunch of systems, so I'm not sure if the Commodore 64 was the target system, or if it was ported from another platform, but might be able to figure it out just by looking at it. Presuming the game ever does anything. Oh, there it goes. Never mind. That's a bizarre music it's doing. Also, this is interesting. It's showing a high scores table here, but it's kind of a long high scores table. It's still going. There's past 40th place. If the high 50 places. How are you going to keep a high scores table of 50 places unless there's like a high score saver or something? Which maybe there is. Maybe there is. It's saying that this is from 85 as well. So I thought this was just going to be a straight platformer, but it looks like there's going to be items involved. So maybe this is going to be more like what Dizzy was, where you got to pick up particular items to... Oh no, wait, there's actually... I should be reading the text at the top. It's actually explaining things. So it's saying Monty must search for a boat to take him to safety. So is that like the end goal of the game then? Because yeah, so far when I was ignoring the title because it seemed like it was just Monty on the Run, and that's all it was saying up there. But it looks like it might actually be explaining what the game is about. Let's say in a Gremlin Graphics game, and micro projects joint. Interesting. Okay, here we go. Monty has escaped from the hell of Scudmore prison. Now free to continue his adventure. It seems like this should be just slightly faster. Monty must search for a... Okay, then we're back to this part. So push the button to begin. Okay. So the gray character moving left and right now, that's Monty. Because I'm the one pushing left and right. And the button is a jump button. It does a neat little backflip. I have no air control, so the moment I push jump, I'm committing to the entire jump arc. Just like that. So... just gonna have to be a little more careful about things like that. Like maybe do the jump there. Yeah, that seemed to work. And we've also got some money up here. Looks like a $5, which is 50 points. Okay, so continuing into the house here, we've already got smashy things that we've got to dodge. And a tea kettle that seems to be going overboard or out of control or something. Okay, that was weird. I was thinking that maybe that thing that was floating up there was gonna like keep me in the air, like work like a platform, but no. Oh right, another problem we're running into immediately is that if you fall off an edge, you just fall straight down. You don't go at an angle. So if you want an angle, you actually have to jump. You can't just fall. So that might be a little tricky. Like, I mean, that means that to get through this part here, I have to go down here and then do the jump. And that seems to be the way to get past that. And then... okay, no fall damage. I like that. We've seen a lot of C64 games where you get fall damage in the most ridiculous of manners, but this one doesn't seem to have it. So instead I'm just going to go for this 5-point token, or sorry, 50-point token down there. Oh, I jumped into that nose thing, so that wasn't good. Okay, and it looks like we can indeed climb stuff. So I'm wondering if we can... like, so far there hasn't been anything to interact with, but maybe down in that lower section there. Let's see if we can find a way down there. Can we climb the chains? We can indeed. So can't jump into that. That's not interactive. What about this thing? Okay, that was worth points. I better check to see if any of the other keys do anything. So spacebar. Okay, interesting. Spacebar is another jump button. What about the F keys? F1, F3, F5, and F7 don't seem to do anything. Oh, interesting. Z and X are also move left and right. Huh. So you don't have to use the joystick. You could use the keyboard. So the music is definitely, very frantic, but, I mean, so far the game's controlling pretty well. Other than the fact that it's gonna take a bit to get used to... Wait, that was an enemy? That looked like a present or something, but that killed me? Interesting. I mean, it's asking me for a high score name, so I'm going to be able to tell right away if this is saving high scores. It is not. There is no high score saver. Why do you have a 50-place high score table without a high score saver? That seems excessive. Okay, let's go the other way. Oh, wait, we can't go the other way. Looks like Monty's going through this house whether he wants to or not. Now, I mean, given the things we saw on the title screen... Actually, you know what? Given the things we saw on the title screen, maybe we should actually, like, try to push some other buttons on the title screen and see if anything happens. So let's get all the lives lost here. 0 doesn't count as a life, so good to remember. So we'll get the game over. It's probably gonna maybe ask for a high score. I don't know what the 50th place score was, but... Yeah, our position is 48, despite the fact we collected 1 token. Okay, interesting. So there's, like, different items at the bottom here. But it's... the numbers are weird. Oh no, wait, it's, like, different numbers for different items. Interesting. It seems like 21 is the last, which is a flashlight. But then we start at 1, which looks to be a compass, and then 2, I don't know, maybe a jetpack. That's interesting, that there's so many things in here which have already been filled up, but there's so many which are empty. Actually, that's interesting. Down and up seem to do things. If I hold up, it scrolls the high score table faster, and if I hold push down, it puts that item that I'm highlighting into this Monty Freedom Kit at the bottom. So I'm guessing I can basically choose 5 of these 21 items to help me out on my adventure. Well, I mean, we gotta have the gun, because it's a platforming game. I mean, probably would help. We'll get the gas mask as well. It looks like we got a ladder and some grenades as well as a stopwatch. I'm thinking instead, maybe whatever this is, probably the flashlight as well. Ooh, hammer. Hammer's probably gonna be good. Okay, so let's go with that setup. Unless this is a password system. Like, maybe that's for passwords. It's not actually, like, items or anything. Because, like, I mean, I don't seem to be able to, like, fire a gun now all of a sudden. I'm not sure what that's about. Maybe it'll say in the manual, but I did not read the manual because I saw a platformer. I saw very basic graphics like this, and I was thinking to myself, this might be easy enough to figure out. So I will read the manual if and when it becomes pertinent. Okay, going this way instead, we now have like a box of medical supplies? Oh, that really did give me an extra life. Okay. Don't think I can get up there though, so I think I'm gonna have to go back this way. So I think in terms of getting out of this pit here, it's probably a lot safer to just go up like that. But then, can I actually... Ugh. Because of how far apart those climbable things are, it's kind of difficult to hop between them. Should also probably take a closer look at my extra lives count after I get the what looks to be a cupcake down at the bottom there. Because maybe every item that's white like that is potentially an extra life. But then that box at the side wasn't. Like, maybe it's got dynamite in it or something. Okay, no, the cupcake did not award me an extra life. Because, yeah, it doesn't seem like I can move through this wall. I'm going to guess that this is death. Yep. Oh, but I'm out of lives. Okay, so... Oh, you have to climb that thing to be able to go up it. That's very strange. But, I mean, I guess that works. So now let's see if we can not get killed as we try to get some more stuff on this side of the... Well, that didn't work out. Okay, I did make it past that thing. So, stop moving. Do I have to, like, jump over it at, like, the... How am I supposed to get past that? Okay, it does actually stop moving towards me. I was about to say, like, how are you supposed to get past that? But nope, there's a way. Oh boy. So, we got a lot of crazy enemies trying to block me from getting stuff here. I think my best option is to go this way. And just carefully dodge that purple thing. There's a phone there. Doesn't look like we can use it. But let's try going up, because that's the way we gotta go. And then... You know, I'm noticing it still says the house at the bottom. It's kind of making me wonder if there's going to be, like, multiple different levels or something. Oh. Right. Because of the way jumping works in this game, getting up these things is going to be interesting. Especially since I've got to do 2 more now, and I've got that bubble-like thing that's being threatening, but I managed to get past it, so that's good. Pi r square. Yeah, I don't know why we're getting a area of a circle reference here, but... yeah. How are we supposed to get past this thing? I mean, it keeps changing colors? Unless that has something to do with it, but it's changing more than 2 colors, and that has me worried. Or, wait a minute, that was actually a teleporter. That was weird. It teleported me, like, over here? Well, I mean, I'll take it. Seems like a weird place to be teleported, but it also doesn't look like I can go back the way I came. Well, I mean, I'm not that far away from where I came, so it's not that big a deal, but... Okay, so let's just avoid whatever that thing at the bottom there is. Just go down the little rope ladder here, which suddenly became a chain ladder. Yeah, the platforming is not very precise in this game. And that's kind of both a blessing and a curse, because it means it's easier to get around, but it's also easier to make mistakes. So, The Hall of Jowan? I'm not sure I get that one. Although I got this big thing over at the side that says lift. So my guess is we want to take that. And it brings us all the way up and then crashes us and kills us. Thanks, game. Yeah, and I still don't understand what that Monty Freedom Kit thing is. Okay, it looks like I'm gonna have to look up the manual here. Okay, so I'm looking at the manual right now, and I swear this is what it says. Don't worry too much about selecting the Freedom Kit. There will come a point in the game where you can go no further, but it looks as if you should. At that point, take careful note of where you are, restart the game, and select the item from the Freedom Kit that will help you on your way. Given the fact that there are 5 items you will need to complete this game, that means the manual is telling you that you're going to have to replay the game a minimum of 6 times. Well, okay, play the game. Replay 5 times. The point stands, it's asking you to do the same things over and over and over and over again. I mean, other than that, the game really does play pretty much exactly as we just saw. You go around collecting coins, trying to get a high score while trying to reach the end of the game. And if you don't have the right items to complete it, then you can't complete it. So that's fun. So yeah, I'm not really sure there's much more to say about this game at this point, because it's just going to be going through these same screens again, and because we don't know exactly which items we're going to need where, we can't really prepare for it, and I'm not entirely certain what we'd look for anyways, so it's like, yeah, the game's just not in a... It would take... We'd have to be here for quite a while to beat this game appropriately, given the restrictions that have been put in place on us. So yeah, that was Monty on the Run, a platforming game which seems like it's going to be a fun time at first because the controls are, pretty responsive, everything's moving smoothly, but this game is actually pure evil. So be aware of what you're getting yourself into if you decide to try it.